Hey loves, it's me again. We're about to do lower self, middle self, and higher self here. Okay, so far with this higher self, well, no, with the lower self, sorry y'all. All negative energy is return back to its owner. Okay, let me get all of these out the way real quick. So look, so with the lower self here, so I'm going to tell y'all what the main thing is. So with the lower self, your lower self is trying to come out of something. Okay, but there is like blockages or healing that needs to be done for you to fully come out of something, or for you to be okay with coming out of something. I feel like with this lower self energy, and we're going to get into it, but I feel like just picking up the energy, I feel like with this lower self energy, it's like there was something that was done to you either as a child or growing up, or just like growing up, period. You know, your years of life, that there has been people that has been trying to block you from being a free thinker, trying to block you from getting out of the box. Okay. So that's the gist of the lower self energy, and we're going to dig into that. But then the middle self energy is like collective. You could feel down and out sometimes. You could feel depressed, sad. You could feel like people don't want you to succeed. You know, you just feel like the world is against you in some way, shape, or form. That's kind of like that limbo energy. Okay. And what's going to help you to overcome that middle self energy is the lower self. So you have to figure out what's happening in the lower self for you to connect with the middle self. And then the higher self here is understanding simply that you just need to block people. Okay, rejection is protection. So when you're rejecting certain people, places, and things, that is simply for your protection. Okay, and spirit is like with this higher self energy, it's nothing to it. Like, why would you, if somebody comes for you, why would you want them to still be around you? Why would you want them to still be near you? Why would you want them to still surface this world? You get what I'm saying? And so this is like spirit trying to get you to understand you have to be okay with letting people go, and just allowing things to flow for them as what they have put out into the universe. And that's the thing too, is like, you know, you never know what somebody else is going through or what they have done, you know, upon their journey. Okay, so some of these people have collected karmic debt. Some of these people have karmic debt to pay. Some of these people don't want to do the work, okay, to pay those karmic debts off so that they can have a fruitful life. All right, but we're going to get into this lower self energy, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light. What is it the collective needs to know with this lower self energy here? Yeah, because the lower self, it knows that you need to end something with certain people here. Okay, it's like it's given like that energy of like, it's like family. And you know how they say family is the hardest enemies to get up out your energy. It's giving that energy. Like somebody, this is like your family that is doing this to you. Yeah, releasing them. Okay, it's like you've always wanted to release them. Like, it's like when you were in the house with these people, when you were associating with these people or talking to these people, it's like you really, like, if they was not your siblings, like, and you just knew that they weren't your siblings, like, say for instance, they was a random person, you would not kick it with this person. Like, you wouldn't deal with this person. Like, you will cut these people off in a heartbeat. But because they have the title of family, it's like you hang on to these energies, or best friend, whoever, just take it how it resonates. You hang on to these energies because of the title that they have brought into your life here. Yeah, but it's like this lower self energy, you know, it's like somebody you feel and you know, like, if I release these people, I will overcome everything. And it is true. Okay, it is so true. It's so true. A lot of you guys have realized, like, these people have literally been jealous. Yeah. And that's another thing. Somebody with this lower self energy, you always knew this, that these people were jealous of you, and they never really wanted you to receive. They really never wanted you to be strong. They never really wanted you to be loyal, or like stand firm in what it is that you believe or what it is that you want. They never wanted you to follow through. They never wanted, and it's like somebody, it's like you've always noticed this. You've always picked up these signs. You've always just had this inkling like with these people, like they don't want to see me do good. Like they don't want me to elevate. They don't want me to be the best versions of myself. And collective, you are so right. Okay, but it's not your burden to carry. And some of y'all, you carry burdens that are not your burdens. Okay, so it's like with all these energies of these people, because some of y'all, you could have questioned or second guessed, like, why these people don't like me, or why do they do me the way that they do me, why do they treat me like this and treat me like that. And you know, a lot of narcissists, they'll try to flip the script and like tell you like you the problem, but the whole time you're not the problem. Okay. But it's something about you just overcoming this energy and realizing that it is not you, it's not your fault. You don't need to carry that burden. How people feel about you is how they feel. Okay, but it's something about releasing these energies, getting these energies up out of your energy so that you can move the way that God is trying to get you to move. Okay. So let's see, anything else for this lower self energy? I think that's really it, y'all, for this lower self energy. Yeah, they don't want you to come through. They don't want you to come out. Okay. But it's also like, because somebody, you are the golden ticket, and these people know that. But it's like, just because these people know that you're the golden ticket, and the thing is this, it's like when they find out that you're the golden ticket, a lot of people, they would try to be buddy with you, but a lot of people would try to tear you down. A lot of people would try to make it feel like you cannot overcome. A lot of people would try to make you feel like that you're going the wrong direction when you're really going the right direction. Okay, a lot of people will make you feel a certain way. So this is why it's important to isolate yourself, get into solitude, but also ask God for discernment when it comes to these people, and you cannot be afraid to let them go. Okay, we're going to get into this middle self energy. So all of this depressed energy, this low vibrational energy, this energy of feeling sad. Okay, yeah, because it's not your energy, like it's not yours. Okay, and it's like these people, they want to keep you in this loop. What I say, to be stressed here. It's like somebody, you come in and out. Like that's why I say this. That's what I was saying. This energy of like being depressed, it's like waves of it. It's not that it sticks, it just shows up here and there. And that's another thing, like how you know, like if somebody trying to project particular energy upon you, is because it comes in waves, like it don't stick. Like you may feel it in the sense of like, dang, okay, why my energy off? You may feel like this energy trying to come upon you, but it's a projection. Like it's not you, it's a projection here. Okay. Yeah, because your ship's coming in, and so they're trying to delay these things. They're trying to make you feel bad. They're trying to make you feel in this like depressed energy or this low vibrational energy, or everything that I put in, it's not worth it. Or like, you know, like I invest in this and then all of a sudden like it was no point for me to invest in it. Or like somebody, you were in a loop of that at first. Okay. But whatever this loop is, you have come out of this loop. All right. And these people, they're stressed. And so they're trying to project this energy upon you because your ships are coming in, and they know that. They know that. So they're trying to put you in like this depressed, sad energy. Yeah, lovers in reverse. Don't nobody love me. Nobody care for me. You know, this kind of thing. And they're also playing a role. But these people that are like trying to send this energy, they want you to believe that they want you to believe that they are the only ones that actually care for you. They want you to think they're the only ones that have your back. They want you to think, but when you really look back into it, when you really look back on it, it's like you people was really never there for me for real. And it took for things to like start to prosper in my life. And it took for things to, you know, start to move forward into my life as to why y'all want to all of a sudden connect to me. Why all of a sudden y'all want to heal a situation. Why all of a sudden y'all want to act like y'all really care for me. Okay. And a lot of these people are doing this because they know that they was harvesting off of your energy. But now that you're like moving on and you're creating a life of your own, they get cut out of it. You get what I'm saying? And they know that they are. So this is why they're trying to ruin every relationship that you have. You know, that kind of thing, especially when you know it's like people that's really there for you or really care for you. But like, it's not even just on some, you know, oh, we grew up together and did it, because like people can have that gift of gab. Okay, but there's a particular energy or energies that really care for you for real. And they're trying to stop that. They're trying to block that. Okay, but I'm also picking up an energy that they're trying to flip the script as if the people that you met when you didn't have nobody, it's people that you met when you didn't have nobody, and all of a sudden like family started coming back in. So they tried to flip this script that we was always here for you, and that person was just temporary. But it's like, no, that person that y'all feel like was temporary was actually really here for me, and y'all was the ones that was temporary. And that's that energy, yeah. This is why they going loco for Cocoa Puffs. But this is also why they're trying to create problems, because they know that they talked about you. They know that they gossiped about you. They know that they sat around a circle and did all of this extra stuff. They put they mouth on you, okay? Yeah, they always knew you was going to get what you want. They just wanted to receive out of the pot. That's it. They wanted to receive out of your treasure chest. That's it. They wanted to receive out of your treasure chest. Okay, we're going to get into this higher self energy, which is like simply just blocking these energies off. Okay, because somebody, you're definitely in your feelings about it. Like you could be overthinking about, yeah, look, freeing yourself. And somebody, 144, time step it. That's all you got to do is just free yourself from these people. And that's going to clear the whole, that's going to end the whole game. But that's going to also clear the energy. It's going to clear and cleanse the energy here. What I say, you're going to get a new beginning regardless. You just have to block these people off. And this is what it's all about. And Spirit is saying this is what it's all about. Meaning, all you got to do is free yourself. Block these people out. And you're going to get a new beginning every time. But it's like, don't be naive. You get what I'm saying? In the sense where it's like, okay, boom. God showed you this about these people and showed you that and showed you that. You will be a fool to let these people back in type energy, okay? So don't get tricked out your spot. Because really, somebody, you need to know that you have full control over a situation. But it's like these people want you to think or want you to feel that they have control over the situation. But that's what they're trying to do. They want to have control over the situation. But they don't. They don't. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, yeah. God is just looking for you to see, to wake up. Wake up about what is really going on. Okay? And whatever it is that you may feel like is holding you back from releasing these people, pray. Ask God, like, God, release me from these people. Like, help me to heal from feeling abandoned by these people or whatever the case is as to why I feel like I cannot let these people go. Okay? Y'all got to get into that. Like, sit yourself down and really ask yourself. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, whatever these people are trying to offer you or give you is demonic. It's not pure. It's not in the upright. It's just not. And this is why Spirit is telling you, block these people out. Let these people go. Free yourself. Free yourself. And then continue to stand your ground. All right. I'm going to leave that there. Y'all take what y'all need to take. And until next time, much love.